Hello, it is Direct Mail Monday, September 17th, 2018. Steve Sipress here with you. I was away last week with my 3 times a year. I meet with my top clients in person for a multiple-day mastermind experience. We had an extravaganza of fun and information and money making. Last week we were up in Chicago. In January we'll be heading to sunny Florida for a spectacular experience. But did not get my mail for a few days, picked it up today. Disappointingly, did not have some humongous stack of stuff. Most business owners are still ignoring the power of direct mail. What do I say? What do I write? How do I put it together? So much easier to just put a social media post or send an email. Yes, but you don't get anywhere near the results. And if results is what you're all about, you got to start using it, direct mail. So today, I'm going to zero in on one particular piece that arrived in the mail. Paul is here. Steve is here. Good seeing you. And so, Steve, we missed you in Chicago. Hope things are great, and be seeing you soon. So it is this oversized postcard that arrived like this in a tri-fold. Now, see the brilliant trick there. By folding it into a tri-fold, it is the size of basically kind of a big envelope. It fits within the measurements of an acceptable large envelope to the U.S. Postal Service, so it requires, unless your local postmaster is different and doesn't get it, just requires one first-class stamp to mail this thing. So a little bigger than usual envelope. It's got to be less than a 1/4 inch thick, and it's got to be certain height, and I think it's even like can be up to 6 inches, and this doesn't appear to be height of up to 6 inches. And it appears to be about, I don't know, about 11 or 12 inches wide anyway. I have a feeling that they kept this in the parameters so that one first-class postage stamps can be used to mail this, and when you fold it out, ba-boom, it is one humongous, oversized postcard. But if you mailed it flat like this, it would cost extra. It probably cost well over $1. So you're saving about half the postage by just simply folding it up. So that's step one of the what's brilliant about this. And there's 2 major advantages to using this humongous, large, extra large, jumbo size. I've heard it all called all kinds of different things by different direct response marketers. One thing is for sure, number one, the bigger size helps get attention, right? Because doesn't look the same as an envelope, and even if it did, envelopes aren't usually done this well with all kinds of information on it and then just a little panel for the address there. Usually they're fairly blank, so even if it was just an envelope, this gets a lot of attention, but especially since it can be unfolded, gets a lot of attention in the mail. What the heck is this big, colorful, folded, thick card stock? I don't know, it's probably 80, 100-pound stock here. Wow, what is that all about? Somebody unfolds it. Number 2, when you do it correctly, gives you a ton of space to sell. Those are the 2 big advantages, and that's the 2 biggest things you got to do when you're using direct mail. You got to get attention so it gets opened, or in this case, unfolded and read. And number 2, it's got to have, you want to have it do as much selling as you can. So here you got the combination of the images and the copy that does the selling, and I don't see a lot of white space. The photos and the colors all bleed right to the edge. So pretty much every square centimeter of this is being used to sell, sell, sell. And the irresistible offer here is for a free, on this side, it's a free knee or shoulder pain lunch or dinner seminar. So 2 different days, a dinner or a lunch. And on the other side, it's a free knee pain lunch or dinner. Same events, same place, same 2 times. So one side leaves out the shoulder pain, must have tested and decided that knee pain is really common. On this side, we'll just throw in a little shoulder pain for the few people that want to talk about that. But a lot of times shoulders, people like, you know, not a lot I can't do just with an injured shoulder. You know, I don't pick up heavy things, and I don't do drywall anymore. I don't do tile work anymore. But knees, man, they cause all kinds of trouble. I have a hard time walking. I can't play golf. Can't play tennis. Can't go up the stairs without pain. Can't bend down to pick up my grandkids. So knee pain is the bigger one, but they got the knee and the shoulder, and then you see all kinds of good copy here. Right away, they're saying if you suffer from one of the following conditions. So if you don't, get rid of it. But a huge percentage, especially of older people, so this is mailed to an area where there is an older, more affluent demographic, right? So you invite them out for a lunch or dinner, and they have the picture of the nice, where it's right here. They have the picture of the lunch or dinner. Same thing on both sides, same picture. This one's on a blue background, that's on a white background, and they rotate a little bit, but it's the same picture. Have a nice little meal there with a salad and an entree, and then they're telling you what you're going to hear about, and they're hitting right there the main objection of someone with knee pain to going to a typical doctor to look at that knee, and it's likely this is hitting someone that already has. They've been to the doctor, and the doctor says you're going to need surgery, and they go, the heck with that. I don't want to be laid up for months. I don't want all that money, because even with the insurance or the copay, with the insurance and the percentages, you're going to have a copay. You're going to have a percentage you're going to have to pay. So, it's a lot of, it's surgery. It's drastic. So without having to go through that drastic time of recovery, the drastic cost, and the drastic amount of invasiveness into my body, I'd like to avoid the surgery. So they're hitting it right up. Avoid the surgery. Saying the same thing here. No surgery. No steroids. No downtime. What they're saying here is they're hitting you up, and they're positioning themselves against all the other marketing that people with knee or shoulder pain are getting. Oh, you ought to do steroids. Oh, you ought to just get a simple surgery. And then you'll be down for several months and whatever, and or steroids, you'll be on these for who knows how long, and it'll cost X amount of money. But here it's like, look, no surgery, no steroids, no downtime. It just sounds incredible, and we're going to pay you to hear the sales pitch. So many people think it's an irresistible offer to say free consultation. Not as irresistible as we're going to pay you for the consultation. We'll pay you to make a sales pitch. We'll give you a free lunch or dinner. And then they're using, keywords here like breakthrough treatments, and stem cell therapy is a hot topic. And I noticed on here there was some other wording that talked about, now I'm seeing just, some stuff that I've already said. There's, what's over here? How to avoid surgery. So avoid the surgery, and then right beneath you have the no surgery, and on the back you have the no surgery, avoid the surgery. And they got the picture of the Medicare approved. So you can see insurance covered, and they're using a little ticket there. Lunch or dinner free. Most powerful word in marketing, right? You get a free meal, and the big free over here. Can't use it enough, can't make it big enough. It's full color, it's oversized, gets the attention. They got a little scarcity here, limited seating, call to reserve, and the dates are coming up. Actually, they're coming up tomorrow now, but I was gone last week, and I do see on the mailing panel they're asking the postmaster, please deliver this, about a week ago. So they're asking for it to be delivered about a week before, so people can say, yeah. Because, someone in there, ideal who, their target market, older, more, an older, affluent person, not likely on a Tuesday or a Wednesday have really something to do both days. What was I going to do Tuesday? I was going to have dinner. So now I might as well have a free dinner, and I might as well learn about some new fangled something or other, and maybe get rid of this knee pain so I can pick up my grandkids and not have the pain, and not have to have surgery, and not do the steroids, and not have the downtime, not take all these risks. I'd love to do something that's less invasive, quicker, easier. And they talk about here avoiding the agonizing knee arthritis, and stop battling with the daily knee pain, and don't have to take medications to just mask the problem. So going into all kinds of selling against the other solutions to the problem. And a lot of people have this problem. So do you think they'll get 20 or 30 people to show up to this thing? And out of 20 or 30, if they close 10% of them, they get 2 or 3 patients. And that's how you do the math. If each patient is worth few $1,000s. Maybe they bring in 10 grand. The mailing doesn't cost anywhere near 10 grand to mail out 1,000 of these at $1 a piece. So you invest $1,000, you bring in 10. And that's if you're terrible and you only close 10% of the people. Well, then you have the cost of the meal at the place. So maybe it costs you 3 grand, you bring in 10. You might bring in 20. So that's how you plan your marketing out, and you get it done properly with the Oversized Postcard. Nice work, whoever sent this out. Good question. You know, this is for people that think the name of your business matters, or your logo, or your slogan. I don't even know. What's the name of the company or the doctor? I don't even know. Oh, there it is. On the bottom, in the corner. See, after I find out what you could do for me, and I make a decision that sounds good, then maybe I give a crap what the name of your business is. And there it is. It's called Desert Fountain Medical. Who cares? Desert Mountain, this, that. I hear people, ooh, what name should I give to the company? Cares? Nobody cares until after they care what it can do for. And you know what? If it didn't even say Desert Medical front and back, if it didn't even say that on there, what do I care? I'm going anyway because of the irresistible offer and what I'm going to get by going. What they put their name on there is nice, but nobody cares about the name of your business. So a lot of good lessons there in the Oversized Postcard. That'll do it for today's Direct Mail Monday. And Ed says, can't pray when knees hurt. Okay, not so sure of that. I'm pretty sure the people that pray actually pray for the knees to stop hurting. So that's kind of a dumb comment there. Jessica's here, Jim's here, Chris is here, Lee Weiner is here. All kinds of people are here. Thanks for being here today. Don't see any questions, comments, concerns, other than that silly one, which I'm sure, I hope, was a joke, because that's kind of inane. So there's a fantastic example arrived in my mail on Direct Mail Monday. I'll be back tomorrow with Topical Tuesday. I'll share something out of the news, something that's happening, and a business lesson from it. I'll share that with you. Hope you'll be with me tomorrow. That's it for today. Over and out. Bye-bye.